Cardiff have a big week ahead of them. Watford to come, Sunderland next Saturday, but it starts this afternoon here against Rotherham United as Joe Rolls and Richard Wood lead out their respective sides. Rotherham in their change strip of yellow and black. Well, tiger stripe, I guess, is the way to describe it. Cardiff, of course, head to toe in blue with white trim. And there's a weight of expectation on the shoulders of those 11 men this afternoon. Cardiff fans expect a performance, expect a win, quite frankly, to banish the demons of the past week. And there are two changes to the side ahead of kick-off. One, we expected Callum Robinson, of course, suspended for his infraction a week ago, so Mark Harris starts in the middle of the attacking line as well. And there's also a return for Perry and G. He slots back in alongside Cedric Keeper at centre-half. Tom Sang keeps his place at right back. It's a settled side for Rotherham United. Back comes Oliver Rathbone, who sat out in midweeks, but that's been a real consistent midfield three for Rotherham, and they've performed brilliantly. Superb experience in the back line. 36-year-old Richard Wood wears the captain's armband, and to his right, a very, very welcome return for Lee Peltier to the Cardiff City Stadium, an absolute warrior in his time as a Bluebird. Renamotta comes away with the ball and looks for it. Ball over the top for that run of Harris, that movement of Harris in the channel occupied by Peltier, and in behind Wood in these areas are going to be so important. Here is Harris. Lovely reverse ball to O'Dowda. Back to Harris, chance already, spilled, turned home by Ojo, but the flag's gone up. Cardiff denied a lightning start by a narrow offside decision.
Yeah, absolutely lovely play, isn't it? On that left-hand side, great link-up between O'Dowda and Harris. Just a shame. Shea Ojo, it's inches, isn't it? Just needs to get himself back on side. Look at the line across his man. But at least he's there to tap it home. Shows a good start for Cardiff City.
Effective from Rotherham, but Sang wins the header. Harris apologetic to his captain there, didn't give him a call. Nice swerve from Sang to get on the outside. Renamotta in traffic. Decent tempo about the game at the moment. Cardiff in possession. A little hairy from Rotherham. Both sides looking to play. That's a good weight of pass to O'Dowda. O'Dowda took the shot on himself, ripples the side netting. But yet again, more encouraging signs in that particular area down the right-hand side of the Rotherham back three.
Yeah, it's nice quick passing from Cardiff City, isn't it? One-touch stuff, players moving off the ball to give options to their teammates. Nice weight of pass from Joe Rolls as well, and I think if Callum O'Dowda had had a clear option in the middle, he might have tried to pull that across, but in the end, not a bad effort.
He gets his opportunity at the championship level now, Taylor. It's 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 defeats so far. Winter looking for Harris. Oh, good chest control from Renamotta. Ojo's got Sang with him. He goes infield instead. Now uses his right back. A couple of options there. Sang uses Renamotta instead. O'Dowda holding his width on this near side. He's got Bramo backpedal in. Lovely ball in, and it's a glancing blow from Ojo. Any more would have worked Johansson. And Kaungu takes matters on himself. Oh, to the byline. Harris will get to it. Oh, cut back ball looking for O'Dowda. Rotherham do enough to get a man between man and ball. Well, better from Cardiff again. And it's all coming from when Cardiff are able to inject width into the game.
Yeah, nice to see Callum O'Dowda taking his man on as well, standing that ball up across the box, didn't rush it, waited for an option, and Shea Ojo so close. Nice idea from him, had to stoop low. It's a lot of pace on that cross from O'Dowda.
Frustrating that, because Wintle was trying to get into position to receive that square ball. Just got blocked off by the man in the middle. Ojo rolls Humphreys. Rathbone covering across, forced backwards. Sang. Ojo doesn't want it, so Sang goes square to Wintle instead. Rinomhota gets a clip, keeps going. Lovely ball to find Harris. Oh, and he had O'Dowda screaming for it at the back post. Harris didn't see him, tried to sneak it in at the near post instead, and has turned behind for a corner.
Lovely patient play from City, no pressure, no panic in that build-up, and that's the ball we were looking for, that little release. Would have been tricky. It's Wood coming across, he blocks off that ball to O'Dowda to give Mark Harris some credit. Not a lot that the Welshman could do to clip that one across to number 11. Callum O'Dowda had to go for the shot at the near post, and it's a good save from Janssen.
I like what Cardiff are doing in those inside forward positions. Keeper is having his jersey tugged by Harding. Nothing given by the referee. Sang might shoot, will shoot. Comfortable for Johansson. As we welcome the two sides back to the field of play. Marlon Romeo, who's been absent for the last month really with an ankle problem, and Jaden Philogene, the two men who are coming on. Started 4 of the last 5 games for Rotherham. 163 appearances for the Bluebirds in his time at the club. That's good from Rinomhota, uses his body well. First touch for Romeo. Space opens up inside. Now Ojo to his right. Ojo still going with his left, shifts it to the left back now. O'Dowda continues his run. Ojo looks near post for Harris. Easy for Johansson, but the Cardiff fans again sound their appreciation. I've started this game in the first half with a disallowed Ojo goal inside 5 minutes. Keeper leaves it for Ojo. A bit of space there for Rawls. Calls for the ball, receives it. Philogene, first touch for the second substitute. Quick feet. Oh, finds Rawls. Good first touch from Rawls. Oh, and he denied a goal-scoring opportunity at the near post by a wonderful sliding block from Lee Peltier. Great interplay. Philogene involved. Rawls and Harris working the ball between them. And a brilliant block from Peltier.
I thought Harris was offside there. That little ball pushed through to him by Rawls. No flag from the linesman. And again, it's a tight angle. There's not a lot that Joe Rawls could have done there, but Lee Peltier in the right position.
Rawls left-footed, gets it back. Better angle to cross. Rinomhota's in there. There's such an important touch from Ben Wiles. Denies Cardiff the opening goal, surely. Well, body on the line stuff from Peltier and now Wiles. Otherwise, Cardiff would have been ahead. It's in there, looking for Perry and G. A lot of Yetta bodies in the way. Philogene strikes keeper. Flag stays down. Cardiff for the second bite of this. And G, that's easy for Peltier. Philogene does well to control it on his chest and keep possession. Harris, has he stayed onside? He has. Perry to Romeo. Keeper's in there, but it's comfortable for Johansson. Wintle did well, got in front of his man. Philogene took a risk. Barlasser and Rawls tangle in, or Rawls and Harris work that well, and Cameron Humphreys just has enough pace to get there before Philogene. Plus any of the back three, then Rotherham are in trouble. Cardiff have taken it quickly. Philogene to the byline! It strikes a defender in the end. Still there. Romeo strikes a defender again. In the feet of Bramall, and it'll be a Cardiff corner.
It's more good quick thinking down this left. The quick throw in, and Philogene's in acres of space. Look really lively since his introduction. Jaden Philogene.
Ojo and Harris both rush the near post. They have to defend this corner first. Rolls to take on the far side. Over the head of Keepray, headed out by Wood, the captain. The Cardiff throw in. Cardiff then, we inch towards the hour mark. Started the second half well, been the dominant side all afternoon. That's a lovely ball from Keepray to Ojo. Delayed in shooting, blocked by Peltier. Rinomota to Rolls. Gets it back from O'Dowda. Oh, Benswin looking for Harris. Wood was in there, it was unconvincing. And that's well read by Perry and G. Urge to shoot, does shoot. Comfortable from Johansson. Harris was in there. Johansson did spill one, of course, in the opening couple of minutes, which allowed Cardiff to turn that ball home for the ultimately disallowed goal. Kelly feels like he's pushed over by Keepray. Referee disagrees. It's Norton Cuffey, first opportunity in possession for him. Shows a little too much of it to O'Dowda. Cardiff did well to hunt in a pack there. Sawyers slips the ball to Ojo. Oh, Sawyers looks for the return ball to Sawyers. He's a little congested in there. Might break to Ojo this time though, and he's got Romeo on the outside. Philogene's in the box, deflection back to Romeo. Is Philogene still onside? He is. Can he turn on goal? He can! Great composure from Jaden Philogene, and he picks his spot with his finish. Cardiff have been frustrated with ricochets at times in this game. That time, they get a little bit of luck with one. Ends up back at the feet of Marlon Romeo, who picks out Philogene for the second time, and he waits for the defender to commit and then coolly slots home. Cardiff have more than deserved that breakthrough.
Yeah, absolutely deserved from Cardiff City. I think Jaden Philogene could quite believe his luck that ball fell to him, but did really well just to create a bit of space for himself. Two Rotherham defenders standing directly in front of each other.
It's a lovely little drag back.
Yeah. Finds the far corner. Lovely finish.
It's that little drag back there. Just draws Lee Peltier half a yard to his right and opens up the space beyond he and Wood, the two wily veterans. Preparing to come on. I think one of them will be for Lee Peltier. Now on a yellow card with Ojo and Philogene out there. Good work from Romeo. Look comfortable since coming on. Half time again. A little rusty, but you'd expect that. O'Dowda back to Rolls. Oh, lovely ball from Rolls to O'Dowda. And it's such an important touch from Johansson. It's really robbed Mark Harris a tap-in.
Yeah, vital intervention. But really good play again, this left-hand side. Callum O'Dowda, we've talked about him at the left back.
He and Rolls have combined really well in this game.
Very good link-up between the two of them, but a left back as dangerous as any in this league when he's in that position, because he just loves getting forward, making those deep runs.
Cardiff wait the delivery again. That's poor from Barlaser. Strikes Ojo, and Allsop can safely watch that wide by Norton Cuffey. I think we're probably going to see Ben Wiles maybe step forward a little bit and play as a 10, is it? Got a midfield diamond, haven't they, really, behind Tom Eaves. There's nobody warming up in for Cardiff. It's something we've seen Cardiff do this season when protecting a lead. Should be a handball against Barlaser. It's not. The Rolls can roll in. Harris, he's got Ojo making a run at the back post. Harris, can he get the ball out of his feet? Wintle! Oh, he's blazed over. Well, the execution was a miss from the moment Mark Harris turned inside his man. It was panic stations defensively. It was a fumble from Ojo. The ball still made its way to Ryan Wintle, who would have expected a finish from there.
And Mark Harris isn't going to shoot on his weak foot with that narrow angle against him.
I feel like they've done enough to see this out, though. Johansson caught in two minds. He will play on. Keepery with a huge header. Puts the full stop on Cardiff's bounce-back win. A run of 3 straight defeat comes to an end here at home against Rotherham United. A game Cardiff controlled and dominated from start to finish. Just couldn't find their way past a resolute Rotherham defence. Eventually did. Some great composure, superb technique from Jayden Philogene, a half-time substitution, who picked his spot to just bend the ball past Wood and Peltier, and it was enough to hand Cardiff all 3 points.
Well, we talked in the first half, didn't we, Ash, about patience, composure, good build-up from Cardiff City, but just lacking a moment of quality. And there it was in the second half. Jayden Philogene off the bench, didn't rush it, didn't snatch at it, just curled it beautifully. And that's the decider in what was otherwise quite a tight game.